Hello and welcome to my site, The Residual Income Formula. My name is Wayne Young, and I put this site together to provide like-minded individuals the opportunity to partner with me or to just simply take the knowledge that I freely provide on this site to learn to create passive residual income that will last a lifetime once it is set in motion. Hence the name of the site, The Residual Income Formula. Basically, my goal is to help people to make money online with tested and proven business marketing models that create and generate passive income through online marketing and advertising, and ensure that the money you make works for you and not the other way around. My formula will make this possible without requiring you to build websites, without recruiting, very low startup costs, and no overhead whatsoever. So in summary, if you're fed up with all the misinformation, all the unfulfilled promises, fake internet marketing guru claims, never having been able to make real sustainable online income, having been involved in MLM or network marketing companies that take your money and disappear or just get shut down, if you've invested in advertising that drains your wallet with no results to speak of, all that can be changed right now just by clicking the link below this video and plugging into our proven system. It's as simple as that. I only recommend opportunities I have tried and that are time tested with ethical leadership, solid business principles, and where every single person makes money. And yes, I said every single person makes money. That is key. These are global businesses anyone can do, earning passive income every minute of every day and night, and this is all real income from real companies. So if you can click a mouse, you can make money online, and at the same time, if you're currently in a business or opportunity, you can advertise that business absolutely free. It's built into the system, and we show you how to do that. All the opportunities I recommend offer perfect, simple business systems, and systems are key to making residual income. And this works for total beginners as well as experienced marketers alike. Okay, so this is what you get. With my help and the help of the support of the exclusive team of professionals that I partner with, you will plug into an instant success system that is already set up and works automatically once you get started. You will receive all the support and training you can handle. The system is simple, and you can just get started and start profiting from day one. Okay, enough rambling. So before I let you go, though, however, I'd like to leave you with a few video clips to show you the power of the system that you will, show you the power of the system as well as the team that you will be joining. I think you will find it quite motivating and intriguing, so stay tuned.
Okay, thanks for that great introduction, Dennis. Just a quick introduction, just so you know where I'm from. I've been a business owner for over 20 years, and I've been showing people how to make money online since 1997. I was actually online in 1995. It took me a couple of years to work out how to make money on the internet, and by 1997, I had a full-time income. Since then, I've never looked back. I don't have any employees. I work entirely from home. And again, it was just 11 months ago now, 11 months ago yesterday actually, that I came across a company called Adverting Pays, or short for MAPS. And it was my friend, a good friend that I've known for about 5 years, Mark Rebel, out of New York, United States, over the pond there. Hi, Mark. Who sent me an instant message on Facebook, and he said, "Simon, you're an online marketer. How would you like to get paid to advertise your business?" Now, I've spent millions of dollars on the internet getting traffic to my website, and I can assure you, Google, Facebook, all the places that I've advertised online, they've never paid me to advertise. You know, if I spend $1,000 on Google or pay-per-click search engines, the company don't send me money back. They really don't. Okay, so you have to produce that into profit, and if you don't, you actually go out of business because you make a loss. So anyway, yeah, I decided to get involved. I took a serious look because Mark, again, very serious business person, he doesn't hit me up on the latest, greatest new opportunity. You know, you've probably seen it out there every 30 days or certainly every 90 days. There's somebody hitting you with a new offer on. You know, hey, you got to see this is new, and then everybody jumps in it, and then everyone gets bored after 90 days, and then they're into another program. And I don't do that, guys. You know, I only do long-term businesses. Mark hooked me up with the company owner, Mike Dees, and I got to work and to know, like, and trust Mike. for certainly the first 4 or 5 months. I knew what he was putting in place in payment systems, in our product, which is incredible, which is traffic, and then the profit share, which again, over 95% of all the profit is paid back to the membership here. So instead of the Google and the Facebook and the Twitter and the YouTube, all these guys, the guys at the top, the company owners making billions, the members can make a lot of money here now. So again, I was driving this traffic to my website. I started to obviously get this profit share. I'm in a situation now where I've never made so much money in my life. Okay, last month alone, I pulled $104,000. My results aren't typical, and again, over $739,000. Again, in my first 11 months, and that absolutely, it has blown me away. But the reality is, seriously, we haven't even started here. We really haven't. And in the online marketplace, which is worth, online advertising, it's worth $365 billion a year, guys. It's a tiny, tiny income that, if you went to Donald Trump or Mark Zuckerberg or one of these guys who are running these sites, that is a drop in the ocean, that kind of business that we're doing. And we're really just getting started here. 74,000 members at the moment. And, it's incredibly exciting. Great product, great revenue income stream with the profit share. And again, I put this hang-on out on tonight to talk to some of our colleagues from all over the world.
Results very fast. Now, my experience here with Maps, I actually, a friend of mine actually asked me to take a look at Maps as a possible lead source, a traffic source, back in March of this year. And I didn't even want to look at it, to be honest with you. But I said, I'll check it out. And, of course, I reached out to Simon because I'm only going to talk to the #1 earner of the company, and I've got to speak to the owner of the company. So, Simon, connect me with Michael. And I asked Michael all the hard questions. I asked him about corporate structure, compliance, the servers, the backup systems, security of the database, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This went on for like 3 weeks, and I finally figured out, you know what, I'm wasting my time. This thing is legit. This is a real traffic exchange. And I knew what it was. I knew this was a buyer's list. I knew this was an audience of hyper-responsive leads, marketers, and it was global and it was growing. So I knew what I had my hands on immediately, and my strategy was, let me go over to this traffic exchange, let me advertise my offers. I only had one offer back then when I first started because I wanted to experiment on this traffic exchange and see what I could do with this. Now, my results for this one offer that I advertised over on the exchange, and you want to talk about value, I personally sponsored 226 people into an offer, okay? And this was the only funnel, the only landing page that I had for this offer, and I put this offer only on Maps exclusively, and this funnel signed up 226 people on complete autopilot. Complete autopilot, not to mention I was funneling emails from the Maps audience, the Maps database, onto my email list, which is what I teach everybody to do. And, I've made tens of thousands of dollars just from that one offer. Now, I started to experiment some things over there, and I tried different things. Some things did convert, some things did not convert. So it's all about trial and error, Put things in front of this audience that they're going to like. Now, I've got an affiliate product I've been advertising over there for the past 4 months. 4 months, only 4 months. And this, once again, this is the only place I advertise this particular affiliate product. And my sales have gone up 445%. And I get a check from this company every single week. And this check that I get covers 100% of my living expenses, 100% of my business expenses, and there's a surplus of $4,400 a month, and I only advertise this funnel over on the Maps Traffic Exchange. So that'll tell you how hyper-responsive this traffic is. It's the best traffic source I've ever used. I've spent thousands and thousands, tens of thousands on Facebook. I do a lot of pay-per-click on Bing. I do a lot of solo ads, and I still do that kind of stuff, but Maps is the best traffic source I've ever used. Now, I tell people, listen, there's 3 ways to make money in Maps. Number 1, buy credit packs. Buy as many as you can. You want to get to 1,200 as quickly as possible because, number 1, you want to get the maximum profit share from the company, okay? Also, the second way you make money is through referral commissions, And the third way to make money is by taking that traffic, those credits and boosters, and turning that into cash. You take your advertising, turn it into cold, hard cash. And that's always been the strategy. I've been over there 8 months now. I personally sponsored 600 and I don't know what it is, 88 people now. I almost have 900 credit packs, and I'm going to max this thing out before the end of the year. I can't wait to max it out because I want the maximum advertising space so I can advertise even more ads over there and just run them nonstop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Another great thing about Maps is it's always expanding. 70-something thousand people right now in the database. Well, it's still growing. You know, there's going to be 100,000 Maps users. There's going to be 150,000. There's going to be 200,000. Now think about this. How many of those people do you want to get onto your email list? These are the people that you want to be working with, you want to be friends with, you want to have these people on your teams because they're active. They're not sitting around thinking about making money. These are the doers. These are the shakers. These are the movers. These are the people that you want to be working with, and it's global. So that's my Map story. I mean, this is the greatest traffic source that I've ever used. I'm not going nowhere, and I can't even imagine what 2015 is going to be like. This has been an exciting year. I'm already at almost at $61,000 in 8 months, and this thing is still in the infancy stages. We haven't even started to scratch the surface on where we're going to go with these things. So I'm really excited to be working with all these people in here, Simon, all these leaders, and you know, there's so much room for growth here. It's phenomenal, and you know, I'm just excited where we're going with this whole thing.
You know, I'm in my car because I wouldn't miss this forum for anything. I'm honored to be amongst this group and to give back to the community that's been so helpful to me, and to you, Simon. Thank you so much for all you've done. You know, I don't want to go in too much and just repeat things other people have said. I want to talk about a couple of things that have struck me about Maps. One is the freedom it provides, because you know that it works. That's the end of the day story. You don't have to worry about Maps. It's reliable. It's there when you need it. And people on this call and other people I've talked to have been at different points in their Maps career, situations where sometimes you have to dip into that account you've built up. But you know, one of the things we don't talk about too much with Maps is it is like a savings account, in the sense that when you put the money in there and you buy those credit packs, not only do you get the great traffic that the other guys have talked about, but it is literally like money in the bank. And there are times when, for strategic reasons or need reasons or whatever it may be, it makes sense to go ahead and tap into that reserve. And there's nothing better than to send in a withdrawal request at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning and have that money on your PayPal account by 11, 12 o'clock that same day. I'm not kidding, folks. It's an amazing situation, because we all know there's a lot of imitators out there. We all know that there's a lot of businesses that have come and gone. But to have the confidence in something where you can build a future here, and you can put your money, you know, into something that is not only building traffic and not only building a career for yourself, but it's also a ready-made bank account that just keeps growing like a monster. It's truly amazing. The other thing I want to talk about, also kind of related to that, is an integrity issue, because we've all been, I know on this panel, and many people listening have been through different companies that have come and gone, and unfortunately we've all seen them. When you get to know Mike Dees, as I've gotten to know from early on, I've been involved with Maps for almost since the very beginning. Simon reached out to me, I believe, on the second or third day this thing launched almost a year ago. And of course, when Simon says, you know, do some, I just follow that old saying, and when Simon says it, I do it. So I jumped in, and the next person I got to meet very quickly after that was Mike Dees. And you know, if you haven't got a chance to know him, and of course Tony and Lynn and all the guys, the admins, Margaret, and all those folks that are helping behind the scenes, you'll see something in this company that is unlike anything else out there. And integrity is maybe the best way to describe it. There's probably a number of other words, but I'll just focus on that word for a moment, because these folks have done what they said they're going to do. And sure, is there hiccups? Absolutely. We've had a couple along the way. I've never worried, because I know the passion that Mike has for this business and the other people behind it, and we get right up and running and just keep on going. And there's a long-term vision there, and it's creating a situation where we all get to earn not only money right now, but also a vision of a future. I know my Advertising Pays is going to be here 10 years from now, and if for no other reason, I get to hear Frank say "money" a few more times, and it makes my whole day. So I'll keep it brief and turn it back to you, Simon. Thanks so much.
Well, again, the story that I want to put out there for everybody is we've got a business here that's long term. Okay, people say, well, you know, hey, is Maps going to be around in the future? Well, the reality is, the fact is, nobody actually knows. But here's my answer to that question. Okay, do you think Google's going to be around in the future? Do you think Facebook's going to be around in the future? And remember, and Twitter and YouTube. Okay, probably. As long as businesses need traffic, and as long as people need and want to make money, I believe this company's going to be around, okay? I really do believe that. So again, I'm going to basically now give this a call back to Dennis. Thank you, Dennis, for putting this on for us tonight. Again, just a message to everybody out there, whether you're in the US, whether you're in Australia, whether you're in anywhere in Europe or UK, it doesn't matter where you are, even Africa, okay? We've actually got a Diamond 1200 member in Africa, actually, again, Victor. So, again, everybody out there watching this, okay, just get back to the person who shared this hangout with us and with you, and come and join us, guys. Come and join us. Seriously, though, okay, the warning is it's highly addictive. So with that, Dennis, over to you. Thanks for putting this on. Cheers.
Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the videos and truly understand the power of the system that you are plugging into. This will change your life. So go ahead and click the button below and experience the system at work for you right now. If you don't do that, or if you don't want to do that, you can also go to www.visionaryguide.net. That's visionaryguide.net, and follow the instructions from there. Hope to see you on the team and see you on the other side. Take care.